hey, yeah, we're filming this in my parents' kitchen, but I also wanted to have a look of cleanliness and, you know, editing, so. It was a good sandwich, Mom. I should have had you update this kitchen before we decided to shoot here.
Oh, well, you give me the money to do it, and I'll do it.
Hey, I'm Matt Newton from Alert Response. We're here actually in our founder's kitchen, my dad's kitchen here, because I have a new medication dispenser that I'm kind of excited to show you. We've had this out for about 3 or 4 months, and a lot of people have been requesting to see how it works, so I decided to make a video so I could show you exactly what we're dealing with here. For 15 years, we've had some sort of medication reminder that has alerted the client when it's time to take their medication, and then alerted a caregiver if the medication wasn't taken properly. Well, this is just our latest. It's the Med Reminder, and what it does is it allows the patient to have something that they're used to looking at, a visual pill box, but it flashes, beeps, and they receive a phone call to let them know when it's time to take their medication. What I've done is I filled up the first week of meds, and you can see that I programmed the Tuesday morning meds for 11:30. So there's a visual alert that's now triggered to show you that it's time to take the medication. The machine gives you 2 hours to take the medication. The first 30 minutes it blinks and flashes. After 30 minutes it'll start to beep and continue to flash. It's been 30 minutes, the unit's been flashing, giving a visual indicator to come take the medication. The patient hasn't come to take the medication, so now the unit is starting to slowly beep to remind the patient. It'll beep like this over and over and over, and the tones will get closer together and louder the longer it goes without taking the pills. All we have to do is open this compartment and take out the pills, and it stops the beeping, and it notifies us that the client or patient has taken the medication. We're now 45 minutes into the dosing period, and this is what you hear. In 15 more minutes, it'll change again, and it'll start beeping louder and more frequently. It's getting pretty annoying now listening to it, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take my jelly beans out. So, client just takes the pills, puts them in their hands, grabs their glass of water, replaces the cup, shuts the lid, and that's all there is to it. They can't open any other lid. They take their medication, pop their jelly beans, pop their medication, and that's all there is to it. Glad my mom had them here. If they don't take it in that first hour, then the next step is to call the patient over the phone to alert them, hey, you haven't taken it in the first hour, it's now time to take the medication. If they still don't take it within the next 30 minutes, the last step is to text message and email a caregiver or a nurse or somebody who is in charge of making sure that they'll take their medication. And if they don't take it, then we at least have notified a caregiver via text and email that the medication's been missed, and then they can make the proper arrangements to get over there and adjust anything. But like I said, none of these compartments can be open, so they can't take the wrong pills. The only pill they can take is the one that's blinking and flashing. There's no way to get into the machine without the keys. None of these compartments can be opened without it being time for the dose. To load it, you unlock the bottom of the machine. There's a lock underneath the machine. You slide this back, and then you can lift the entire compartment to load. Once you finish loading, you lock it back, lock it, remove the key, and nobody can get into the machine. It's got a backup battery, so if I unplug this, it'll continue to work for about 12 hours. It can be taken on road trips, it can be taken anywhere. It uses two-way messaging, cellular messaging, so it doesn't require any type of landline. It is one wire, one hookup, one on and off switch, and one backup battery. Very simple to use. And very effective in reducing overdosing of medications and missing medications. 40% of people are admitted to nursing homes because they simply can't self-medicate. If we can reduce that, if we can keep those people at home longer, then we can save money for them, we can keep them safer, we can keep them happier. That's all I have here from Mom's Kitchen. I'm glad you got to see our new Med Reminder. Give us a call if there's anything we can do to help you or your family.